Hey everyone, it's your girl Maddie here, aka Beavermosh, and today I wanted to talk to you about Alienation Manifesto by the US based Thanatotherion coming off of I Void Hanger Records. And this is a newer black metal project featuring members from other known bands such as Black Fucking Cancer and Alter. The music here is a particularly grueling and chaotic take on black metal, even maybe some black and death metal here. It's abrasive, it's fast, it's dissonant, and it's just full of rage. I think it's a record that will take a few listens to really digest. There are a lot of very complicated and perplexed passages that will take some time to really unravel as a listener, but this record makes that task feel worth it. On the first track, Red Cathedral, you are immediately hit with this swarm of incessant rabbit guitars just circling around you. They are out for vengeance. There's a certain violence to them. The vocals are sinister. It's this scratchy howl, kind of put back in the mix with this reverb, makes it feel like it's coming out of this tormented chasm. The drumming here is technical, it's intense, but it comes through with these really satisfying grooves. It gives the music a unique rhythmic nature. It's unrelenting and vicious, but has a bounce to it. The Raven in the Box of Stars has this festering, slithering quality to it. The licks feel like they are creeping around. It's very abstract, like they are ready to pounce at you and take a bite. Really, the whole album has this kind of lurking in the shadows sort of feel to it that makes it even more just horrifying of an experience. The way this is mixed, it feels like it's kind of panning left and right, kind of twisting you back and forth, and every once in a while when you're distracted and undefended, it'll land a shot right in the dome, just completely, just a complete free shot at you. It's a wild effect that it's able to pull off here. Keyboards are used here to great effect, almost creating this like classic horror film sense. Just, they are able to instill this certain dread with the keyboards throughout the record. Excellently pulled off. Will Siza has a bit of a thrash flair to it with chunky, blistering guitars and militant drumming. It's heavy as hell. The snare sound here is particularly disgusting. It feels like a hollowed out piece of wood constantly clicking, being consistently hit with a hammer. It's so ugly in the best way possible. The way the vocals here transition from these devilish screeches to these zombie-esque growls that feel completely lifeless and resigned. The range here is impressive. Nuclear Wound brings in this more atonal, dark, atmospheric side to the band. It feels like this occultic ritual being performed right in front of you. These slow down, thick, brooding riffs are so thick. It's like this primordial rot just covering you completely. I just kind of close my eyes and kind of slowly nod my head uncontrollably. The band is so good at putting in all these little hidden creepy noises and dissonant flickers, just filling your headphones with unknown horrors. You can't really pinpoint where they're coming from, but you know they're there. There are a couple of these synth-based interludes, those being Orb and Lament, that really tie the mood of this record together. They are spacey, they're cavernous, they are very scary. And they just, the way they are placed strategically, it feels like it's dark possession, just charging the band up for the next onslaught in the next track. It never feels like filler. Codex Crepusculum is the big 11-minute closer, just big, unrelenting, punishing passages tied together with these atmospheric bridges. It's a behemoth of a track. The band is able to conjure these walls of sound, the drums creating such a hostility while the vocals just drag you into the muck and the guitars surround you. Honestly, the production choices here are prime. The way it's mixed and layered is It's so impressive. It's perfect for this record, honestly. The vocal performances are menacing and disgusting, of course, but there is a certain tunefulness to them. There is a real conscious effort in the certain placement and phrasing of it. Like, it creates memorable hooks, honestly. The album just feels monstrous, like this tidal wave crashing over you. There is this density the band create without losing sight of all of the intricacies within that. Just the sound of this, the guitar tone, the way the drums are recorded, the vocal tonality. You could tell there was so much care in the mixing and the production of this without it being polished at all. Anyone who's a fan of extreme, blistering metal, this is one to check out. Anyone who likes a record that is complex and full of harsh detail, this is one for you. So those are my thoughts. If you like my videos, hit the like button. It'd mean the world to me if you consider subscribing, leave a comment. I love getting to engage with those. I have a Twitter you can follow. Link to that is in the bio of this YouTube channel. Thank you to my patrons. Yes, I have a Patreon. No pressure to give financially, but if you did, it would be so supported. I put out monthly exclusive content there. But I'm so grateful that you're just watching anyway. So you right there, keep it metal. My name is Maddie, aka Beaver Mosh, and I'm signing off.